Stateflow tutorial. Okay, and in this tutorial I'll explain use state action, type entry, during and exit briefly, then build and simulate a Stateflow chart for water pump controller. As you can see, this is our water pump controller. Okay, and I will made this from very beginning, and state action define what happens in a state. Okay, and in Stateflow chart for water pump controller using this action and transition level to manage the pump operation and track the state duration. Okay, and if I run this simulation, you will understand what I'm going to do in this tutorial. Okay, and in the output you can see this is our water level and this is our pump condition, and this is the time the motor on or off. Okay, and as you can see the water is level is increasing and the pump is our on. Okay, and when water level reaches as a destination value and our pump is off. Okay, and when the water level again decreases and our pump is on, and the red and the blue line showing the time it's on or off. Okay, and here you have to know something about this in Stateflow. Okay, en stand for entry, du stand for during, and ex stand for exit. Okay, here en means entry, action run when a state becomes active, like it initializing variable. Okay, it's clear, it's like initializing your variable. Okay, and du during action run each time step while the state is active. If no transition occur, like updating a counter. Okay, as you can see, this is like an updating a counter. Okay, and ex exit action run while leaving a state, like saving the final values. You can see this is saving our final value. Okay, so I'm not delaying, I'm taking a new model so that we can create this model water pump controller. Okay, and for Stateflow you have to browse our library, and Stateflow is present under Stateflow, and this is our chart. Okay, dragging this to our model and double clicking this, and we need a state. Okay, as I have already said in my first video, this is our state. Okay, and I'm dragging this and I rename it like a pump on. Okay, and in pump on our entry, or you can type entry or en, it doesn't matter. Entry value will be pump equals 1 and time equals 0. Okay, and during the pump on, the time should increase. Okay, time equals time plus point, I'm taking 0.25. Okay, just for explaining. Okay, and in exit ex stand for exit, I want last on time. Okay, last on time equals our time. Okay, so this is the pump on condition. Okay, and I am right clicking and dragging this block to right side. Okay, and now you can see this is pump on, rename it. Okay, and its entry value will be in off state, like pump equals 0 and time equals 0 and time equals time plus 0.5, and in exit I want another variable, this will be our last of time. Okay, okay, our block is added. Now we have to add a transition. Okay, from pump on to pump off and pump off to pump on. Okay, and I'm taking pump on to pump off. Okay, and pump on to pump off when the water level I'm taking as a level. When taking level is greater than, I'm taking threshold 2. Okay, when water level reaches a threshold value, then from pump on to pump we have to go pump off. Okay, and from pump off to pump on we have to assign like when water level is less than threshold value. Okay, I'm taking another threshold value, threshold. Okay, so okay, this is the condition when our water level is less than threshold value, then our pump will be on, and when the level excesses at threshold value, then pump will be off. Okay, and similarly we have to go modeling and symbol panel. Okay, now you can see water level is input, it's okay, and threshold we want as a constant data. Okay, similarly this is a constant data, and last off time and last on time it is our output data, and pump it is output data, and time so it's okay, it's internal data, and we can resolve it here. Okay, now I'm taking threshold 1 value pump on 20. Okay, and threshold 2 value 90. Okay, now you can see when our water level is below, sorry, it will be 90. When water level is less than threshold 1 means 20, so then the pump should on, and when it reaches a value like 90, then the pump should up. Okay, so we have to go Simulink back. Okay, so we have our pump condition and last on type and last off type. Okay, and I need a stair generator block here for water level input, and double clicking on canvas and type STAIR. Okay, and you will see the stair generator under electrical specialized power system and sources. Okay, and click on this. Okay, in stair generator I am taking 10 value. Okay, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. This stands for time. Okay, and in this time amplitude I need 10 15 20 50 70 90 92 40 10 and 10. Okay, okay, so this is our input, and we need a scope. Okay, I'm taking a scope here, and double clicking the scope, our input will be 3, and I'm choosing layout like this. Okay, sorry, our input will be 4. Okay, as you want our water level also. Okay, okay, now we have to connect our data. This is our last off time. Okay, and this is last on time, and this is a pump condition. Okay, pump, and this is our water level. Okay, water level. Okay, now it's time to simulate our model, and now run this simulation. Okay, here I'm running it again. As you can see how it's working from pump on to pump off. Okay, now let's check the output. Okay, and I'm changing my scope setting here because it will be nice to see. Okay, I'm taking it as red, and 3 will be green, and I want 4 as sand color. Okay, now you can see. Okay, our first water level was below 20. Okay, now you can see this is our water level, which in this case our water level is below 20. Okay, now you can see, and in this stage our pump is on, and you can see pump is on, and when pump is off, when our water level is above 90. Okay, now you can see this is the condition when water level is above 90, and you can see the pump is off. Okay, and when the water level again decreases our threshold value below 20, you can see the pump is on. Okay, and the red and the green color showing the time the pump was on or off. Okay, this red graph showing the last off time, and this showing the last on time. Okay, So this is the way you can we can model our pump or any model like this, okay, using three state action like entry, during and exit. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching. A next video coming. Okay.